Hi there. More on what is yourself, definition of yourself. Today about radical change, radical transformation. And I'm talking about a personal change, a personal transformation, because any change that is worth anything comes from within. It's not by joining a rally or some outside revolution or some toppling of some government, or it's got nothing to do at all with the outside world. The radical change and the radical transformation is the one that starts with you, and comes from within, and it's the only one worth having. It's the only thing that really matters, because it absolutely clarifies your understanding of what is life, what is yourself, definition of yourself, of everything. But it's radical. It's radical. So it's not talked about a lot, and not many people actually even have the guts to go there. They think it's just beyond them. They think it's just something reserved for saints and Buddhas and Jesuses and other monks and some other spiritual, so-called spiritual people. But it's actually really not about that. It's about each one of us realizing what is, as simple as that, and not being deceived by all the appearances that we experience as real, because we're just experiencing our mental concepts. That is all. And if we just thought a little bit more about the dreams and the experience of the dreams, which is actually pretty much equal the experience of the wakeful state, with a bit different logic, but the experience of the reality is the same. And we all sort of agree the dreams are sort of created by the mind. So why would we make any difference in the appearances and experiences in the wakeful state? Because they feel the same. They experienced exactly the same. So by that token, the same. They are created by the mind. This is this radical change or radical transformation we have to live and practice. That all is mind. That all the appearances and all the forms have no substance. That all is created by the mind. And it's in its essence empty. It is empty. Because the mind in its pure form is empty. Absolutely clear, absolutely even, absolutely knowledgeable, and absolutely vivid and alive, but empty, like a space, empty space with no boundaries. So do not be deceived by the appearances in the wakeful state that are just the same. The nature of them is just the same as the nature of appearances in the dreams or in a very vivid imagination. Some people have a very vivid imagination and everything they imagine is sort of experienced as real. And you know how people experience images and sounds and stuff like that other people maybe do not experience, and then might label them as this or that, but it's all just a form, different forms of the mind. It is all the same, absolutely the same. All these experiences are the same. We're experiencing our mental concepts. We're experiencing forms of the mind. And then we sort of latch onto them and invest so much into them, so much passion, so much desire, so much hopes, so much fears. And we believe that in this substantiality, we believe that they're all made of matter. and that there is this world outside that is sort of real, and that there is this birth and there is death, that they're real, and that there is this, even more important to us, that there is this form that is real, that is like I, but it's a mental form. It's a mental formation like any other, and its substance is just empty. It's empty. It's a form of the mind. This is this radical change and the radical transformation that needs to take place. And once you experience that, and I talk a lot about how you can experience that, everyone can experience that. Every human being of some sort of an average human abilities and capabilities can experience it. It's not reserved for any special beings. It's not connected with anything really, any mental or intellectual or any other capabilities. No, just average human being, each one of us can experience what is directly. Each one of us can become so-called enlightened being and transcend, as we say, transcend birth and death, and not being caught anymore in this sort of a world of appearances that are considered real and latched onto you, and then sort of clinging onto you and being caught in. It is so possible, but what is needed is some sort of a courage or guts to make this sort of a leap in understanding of what is. I say, this is this radical change, personal transformation, revolution within, that is the only one worth having. And do not wait for anyone to make it for you. It's not going to happen. Do not follow anyone. Just listen to people who have already been through this radical change, and then they can help you with the experience. But these are just the pointers for you, because you have to build on your own experience, and you will with practice. You will get deeper and deeper into it. You will extend your understanding more and more, and because you see, this state of what is a natural state. So it's sort of pulling you. It's pulling you. It doesn't need any effort, because it's a natural state. It's what is. As simple as that. What is, as is. And this radical change or radical transformation is so worth having that it's really the only thing that really matters. Wow. That's it for today. Take care. Bye-bye.